today we're going to finish up that little genius and get it hooked up to the H and see how it looks. Alrighty, let's dig right into this right here, right now, and there we go. Boom! I didn't pay 50 bucks for it. I paid 45 for this wheel. And I'm thrilled to have it. And he also sent me garage bolts to go with it. That's pretty cool of him. Yep, there's a lot of filler. So I'm going to put this on the plow. Actually, I should paint that white, but I'm not going to. I got ants in my pants. I can't wait to get this on the plow and hooked up to the H and just see how it pulls. Now that I've put the trail wheel assembly all together, it's nothing to pull everything off of there and paint it. It really isn't. And I know the paint scheme and whatnot because I did the research. Let's go ahead and throw this thing on there. Well, that trail wheel's on there. Sure beats this old rubber homemade jobby. You can see it's not even an original rim. It was cut out, and I didn't do that. That was the previous owner. But yeah, we're all steel right now, back to original form. And like I said, based on the fact that there's two adjustment handles right here, makes this plow at least a 1939. But I was talking to what I consider a plow guru, and Little Genius specifically, and we think this is no older than 45 because of the war, you know, the metal rubber thing going on. Not that you couldn't get them after 45 on steel, but rubber started to evolve into the thing. And so I'm going to guess this is a 39 to a 45, and I'm back to originality. Steel, steel. And we're going to get this thing hooked up to the H. Well, there's the rig right there. It's all set up. And I tell you what, since I put that new cap on that H, running just a little funky, almost like, I mean, you can see the smoke coming out of the stack. Almost like it needs, the carb needs adjusted to adjust for that new cap. That's what it's seeming like to me. So we got a little fidgeting to do, but here it is. And I started to paint that trail wheel white and I ran out. So I'm gonna have to go get some more, but yeah, I'm real pleased. Traveling across the ground, I got, man, I'll bet 3-4 inches of clearance. I do have a book for this, a manual, and I'm gonna read it tonight and go over it because right now this ground is gooey. And I mean gooey. You saw, if you saw my story tab, you saw the snow. I went in to eat and I come back out and there was 2-3 inches of snow in about an hour and a half. I'm not even sure you can hear me right now. The wind's blowing pretty bad. But no, I'm real satisfied with how this turned out. You know, these are fun hobbies, and the word hobby usually indicates expensive. You know, somebody, a lot of guys would have never paid 45 bucks for that plus shipping for that trail wheel, but I just love doing it. It's a lot of fun, tons of fun. And I'm gonna go get a screwdriver, play with this carburetor. We're gonna be turning some dirt. This ground dries out fast, so probably another video or two, and it's gonna be in full action. Drove through a muddy field, basically teasing the you-know-what out of myself. Collected some mud on these tires. But one thing I want to tell you about this trail wheel, okay, this is an original steel wheel, as I already said. That sucker's 19 inches. And I think the rubber tire that I was running on there, completely unoriginal, you know, retrofitted to temporarily work. It was only 17, so you're looking at a 2-inch difference in clearance. And take a look at this. I mean, the ground clearance now is remarkable. I'll bet that's at least a 4-inch clearance off the ground, and that's really what you need going down the road, so you're not messing up your mold boards. I was told these are speed mold boards. Dylan, if you're watching, here's a good picture of one, and actually I'll send you a screenshot anyways. These are supposed to be speed plows. You know, speed's a relative term. We're talking a 1949 age, but yeah, I went through that field thinking I was gonna pull a rope, and yeah, that's not happening for a few days. But I'll tell you another thing, I took that bearing apart, and you know, these are clamshell bearings, and you know, it just has a little seat right in there, and I took a flathead screwdriver and scraped that out, and I bet there was dirt in there from 1944. I don't think that's ever been taken apart by at least the last 3 or 4 owners, but it has now. I am absolutely enthralled with this. Words aren't even enough. Not enough words in a book. How's that? We'll go all kinds of crazy. Things are happening, man. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I do appreciate that. Take care, everyone.